Hello, welcome to Musical Talent in Review. I'm your host, Susan Gail Koumpouras.
Hi, welcome to the show. I'm Jim Wells.
This is a show that's produced at the LTC. It's the Lowell Telecommunications Corporation. It's a community media and technology center serving the diverse population of Lowell, Mass. Number of channels, 2 public, channel 8 and 95, and we actually have a government channel, channel 10.
So you can see our show not only once, but 8 times a month.
Correct. We're on Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. on channel 8 and Tuesdays at 11:30 a.m. on channel 95.
So if you've watched the show and you've seen me and you want to see me again, tune in.
And if you don't want to see him but want to see me, tune in.
That's not going to happen.
We basically feature musicians and musical bands in the area or that have caught my eye either on MySpace or anywhere else on the internet where I've done my research.
Did you give the website for the LTC?
I did not.
So the website is www.ltc.org. And I want to send a big shout out to all my students and also my students at the Acting and Modeling School.
Yes, that's right. Okay, today we're going to start off with the musician. His name is John Nathaniel. He lives in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. His music falls into the categories of rock, pop, and acoustic. The video I created for him features his song, Ever. I'm going to cue that up for you right now.
I wore a tie today. I thought I'd class it up a little. Oh, and I'm growing a ponytail. Awesome, right? Something different.
Okay, queuing up the video.
My mother's like, I'm going to cut your ponytail off when it's long.
Okay, it should be up in a second.
Really?
So, what did you think of him?
Well, he has a strong voice, and his vocals are well developed.
Yeah, I think he's very talented. I've listened to a lot of his music on the MySpace and on YouTube. He has a lot of videos out there that people have created with his music. And this is one of his songs ever that I just fell in love with. So I knew I had to do the video with that particular song for him.
Well, your graphics are cool. You do all graphics related to the music?
Yeah, the only thing I get from the artist is actually an MP3 version of the music. Everything else I create in the video myself. I find all the graphics and I put it all together.
Maybe I should do a video where I sing.
You can try it. We'll see if it's worth putting on.
I don't have any talent to sing.
No, he does have talent. You have a nice voice. I mean, it's not superior, but it's a good voice. I think you should try one. I do them. Yeah. Actually, the next one up is actually me, Susan Gail Koumpouras. I live in Lowell, Mass. I perform as a ceremony soloist. This special occasions like weddings, christenings, baptisms, etc. So most of my songs that I feature pertain to that. The video I created is called Wedding Song. It's a really beautiful song, so I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to cue that up for you.
I just saw the movie Twilight. It's so cool. Love vampire movies. And anyway, I only get like 3 seconds to do stuff I like to do on the show.
I like it that way.
Yeah.
Here comes it up. I'm queuing it up now.
How do you like my tie?
I think your tie is very nice. So what did you think of that?
Well, that was very romantic. A lot of romantic graphics as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is a song about marriage and such and the union of people. So I made it a very romantic video.
And I think it's time to include the gay and lesbian community in your graphics with...
I will gladly do that. I actually hadn't thought of that. I will gladly put them in because there's a lot of love and caring among them as well. I mean...
And this is Massachusetts. We do have gay marriage.
Now, we have a few minutes before I put on the next video. Would you like to do a plug about your Boy Scouts?
Oh, well, I've recently, having gone through the scouting program, I think it's great if people get their young people involved in Boy Scouts because it's a very inclusive program and gets young people camping and out in nature, regardless of whether they live in an urban setting or a rural setting. So I think it has a positive effect on young people for their future. So I went through the whole program and did my Eagle Scout.
Yes, he's actually an Eagle Scout, which is very hard to achieve.
And I can actually, you know, start a fire if I have to in the woods.
Yes, he actually can use our fire pit at home.
Yeah, I need matches.
And I also recommend the idea of brownies and Girl Scouts for girls. I did brownies and Girl Scouts growing up, and it was a lot of fun. I made a lot of good friends and learned a lot of things about camping and the outdoors and working together, and it was a really, really good experience.
Well, what I like about the programs is it creates a sense of individuality for the young person, because not only are they in a troop or a group, but they're also challenging the elements when they go camping. So it gives them a great sense of ability.
Oh, definitely. I mean, what I liked with Girl Scouts is that there were so many different type of badges that I could earn, and I could choose which ones I wanted to work on, what interested me. And that's what I enjoyed about it, because I wasn't forced to do one particular badge. I was able to play around and try different ones. So it was a really good experience when I was a kid.
And we certainly encourage adults to participate in their programs with their children.
Yes, exactly. Now I'm going to be bringing up the next performer, Matt Schwashman. I featured him once before, and he lives in Boston, Massachusetts. His music falls into rock, pop, and alternative. And this video I created for him has another song that I really love of his. It's called Rise Above.
Cool. So another big shout out to our friends and neighbors.
Okay, I'm queuing it up. Should be up in a second.